Andy CRUZ of Cuba making his way to the ring. Reigning Olympic champion, reigning world champion, reigning Pan American Games champion. Vershaun Lee, though, will not be nervous. I can promise you that. This young American team have taken to this World Championships like ducks to water. 19 years old, turns 20 in just a couple of days actually, boxing out of Chicago. He won the Golden Gloves this year in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and won via a kind of picture-perfect right-hand knockout against Blessing Waldropt in the previous round. Crunching right, just took his opponent's legs away, and the referee stepped in. So this is a tough task, make no mistake. It's as tough as it gets in all of AIBA boxing, quite honestly, Andy CRUZ. You look at what he's won recently. He got gold at the 2017 World Championships as well, so he's looking for the hat-trick here. And he's right in the prime of his life too, in his mid-20s. So CRUZ in the red, Lee in the blue. Won his Olympic final against an American, Andy CRUZ, against Keyshawn Davis. That was a good fight though, close fight. But he's been nigh on unbeatable since he stepped up from bantamweight, 56 kilos, which is where he was originally, straight up to light welter, which, as it was, 64 kilos. That was after the 2016 Olympics. It looked like he might get the chance to qualify for Rio because he went to the World Championships in Doha, went to the Pan American Games. Robeisio Ramirez at that stage was nowhere to be seen. It was a bit of a mystery. But then he got the nod, qualified for the Olympics, and duly won a gold medal. Looking for a long right hand there, CRUZ. Didn't quite make it, nor did that one. CRUZ just punching more, flicking that jab. They're not landing. Right hand landed there. Right to the body from Lee. That was a scoring punch. Counter punch there came in from Lee. I thought that was the one that landed. CRUZ claimed his. That's a nice long 1-2 from Vershaun Lee. Jab to the chest from CRUZ. Good jab from CRUZ. This is a good fight. We knew it would be. High technical level here. Committed himself there to throw the 1-2 lead. Definitely got caught on the way in. I don't know if his right hand himself actually made it all the way to the target, to the chest of CRUZ. Right hand there, that definitely did land. Really stepped in with that one, CRUZ. He's edging this round. Not a great deal in it though. I think it's quite kind of close but clear is how I would describe that. Hopefully that makes sense. All of their punches were quite easy to see. Whenever they landed, it was quite easy to pick up, quite easy to see, basically because they were kind of keeping it on the outside, and CRUZ gets it with all 5 of the judges there. Jabs or right hands got through. There wasn't really anything on the inside. Can be difficult to tell what lands on the inside sometimes, what gets through clean, what doesn't. Just touchy with the jab there, touching the gloves. And then just took his feet in a bit further. Actually missed with the right hand. Got countered with Lee's right. Who then just looked like he was going to throw that one up top and switched it down to the body. As I said, there's a high level of technical ability here. We knew that there was from CRUZ, as high as it gets really, but there also is from Vershaun Lee. Just lost his shape a couple of times when he came forward.
This is round number 2.
CRUZ's balance is pretty incredible really. His feet are always underneath him. He never ever seems to be reaching for anything. Good jab there from Lee, that was nice. You could see that one just bounce off the forehead of CRUZ. Right hand from CRUZ. Jab, just dips to his left, throws that jab. An up jab from an angle. There's that up jab again. Southpaw briefly there, CRUZ, and then just threw a jab mid-switch. He's just increasing the work rate a little bit here, CRUZ, and this is generally what he does. He just picks things up bit by bit as you click through the rounds. Lee just steps in and looks for the uppercut to the body. Right hand there from Lee, I think maybe just about landed on the waistline, heading up towards the final minute of round 2. Jab from CRUZ. Right hand from CRUZ, got through. Look at that head movement there from CRUZ. And there's that little up jab he throws. He throws that off and dips off to the left and throws it from that kind of, not quite a 45-degree angle, but it's off centre. Goes to the jab to the body, jab to the head, right hand to the body. He's keeping Lee moving, keeping him turning. Lee trying to come back with a double jab himself. 20 seconds remaining in the round. And this is just Andy CRUZ all over. This is pure CRUZ. Making his opponent miss. It's not been one-sided, this fight, not by any stretch. But CRUZ is very hard to hit clean. And he picks his punches and makes those angles and delivers shots from positions that you're not necessarily expecting so well, and he does it with such ease, and he's difficult to read. Most fighters have a kind of rhythm. It might not be straightforward. It might take a while to pick it up, but they'll usually have a rhythm. They'll have a beat that maybe you can decipher, you can become familiar with. He just doesn't. He just doesn't at all. 20 points to 18 at the end of 2 rounds. And Vershaun Lee's not doing anything wrong here. Went for the jab to the head there. Missed and immediately brought it down to the body. He did actually get caught by the right hand as he was pulling back out though, so not a perfect picture of genius.
This is your 3rd and final round.
1-2 there from Lee. Just crashed into the gloves of CRUZ. 3rd and final round, Andy CRUZ of Cuba, the reigning world champion, the reigning Olympic champion, the reigning Pan American Games champion. He's in the red. Vershaun Lee of the USA is in the blue. Trying to use that jab there, Lee. Shuffled in there, CRUZ, left to the body. Putting his hands together, Lee, there. CRUZ was just moving that upper body. Lee let them go. They all landed pretty much on the gloves, I think. Midway through round 3. Lee just trying to step to CRUZ a little bit more here. He knows that he's down. And it'd be easy to think that given that he's 2 rounds to 0 down, that he should be showing a lot more urgency here. But if he goes crazy here, then CRUZ is just going to pick him off. You can't do that against someone like this. You can't do that at elite level full stop. If you just walk forward throwing punches without a plan, you'll get slaughtered. Right to the body. This is good from Lee. He took one back there to the head, but now he's working hard here. He's keeping his shape. He's sticking to his boxing. He'll learn a lot from this fight, that's for sure. This is going to be a strong American team come Paris if they all stay with the programme. I've got no reason to think that they won't. It's less than 3 years away now. And this is his best round for Vershaun Lee, certainly of the 3. I think he'll take some confidence from this final round, and he'll feel that he can roll with CRUZ, that he can ride with CRUZ in the future. So CRUZ will get the win there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we kindly remind you that it's mandatory to wear your mask at all times while seated in the arena.
It was a decent contest. He wasn't outclassed there, Vershaun Lee. But CRUZ is pretty astonishing. He always finds a way. Sean Davis started that fight well in the final, but he found a way.
Declared by unanimous decision to the red corner from Cuba, it's
Well, he gets it 3-0 on all of the judges' scorecards, and I'm not going to argue. Vershaun Lee had his best round of the 3 in that final round. It wasn't enough to get the win, but it'll be enough for him to finish the fight with a little bit of confidence. And this is not a man who lacks confidence. And another step taken for him towards another major final. He just does everything really, really well. You can't really put it any more simply than that. Whatever the style is of the opponent, he finds a way to cope with it. He has the answers. Next up, we've got Mujabilo Tursunov of Uzbekistan and Lai Chuan of Chinese Taipei.